I also want to record it on YouTube. Oh, no. Oh, it's time. So let's see. Oh, thank you so much for actually coming through to our book review. This is it's our first time we're doing this book club review and speaking club. So we set up some few rules to guide us. The rules for the club, for the book speaking club, will include the chapter allocation. So members will be assigned specific chapters or sections of the book to read and present during each meeting. So ensure that you have read the assigned materials thoroughly before the meeting. So speaking rules: avoid the use of filler words such as or or even there. And so those ones will be checked against your speech score, because we want to be speaking fluently. Strive for clear articulation and pronunciation throughout the presentation. Then minimize long pauses to maintain a smooth and engaging flow. So, as you can see, it is a club, it is a book speaking club. So we'll be speaking about what we have learned from the book, and that way we will improve our presentation skills and also our speaking skills. Remember, these are skills that you will need them in any area of your life. Well, somebody once said, people don't know who you are until you open your mouth and start speaking. And so we want to nurture a culture where we will be speaking content that is, life transforming. And by doing so, each and every person will raise their ability to speak in public and do presentations. Because remember, again, when we are doing the gig works, then you will be called for interviews. You'll be called to do presentations on your findings. And this is how we are going to prepare you even for that. So in terms of preparation, you have to prepare a brief outline on notes to guide your presentation. Then familiarize yourself with the challenging words or phrases in advance to ensure accurate pronunciation. So pronunciation also will be looked at. Clarity and conciseness. Yeah. I'm trying to make sure that I'm also on key. will be keep the presentation clear and concise, focusing on key points and insights from the assigned chapter. So avoid unnecessary details that may detract from the main ideas. So we are not asking you to rewrite the book. Just make some presentation, some few notes, then that will be okay. Engagement. So encourage the audience engagement by posing questions or facilitating discussion related to the chapter. Then be prepared to respond to questions from other members about your presentation. About time management, you have to adhere to the allocated time for your presentation to ensure equal participation among the members. So visual aids, if you're using a presentation, make sure that they are only used to enhance the understanding of the content. Keep them simple, relevant to the chapter being presented. So also respectful listening is you pay attention to other members' presentations with respect and interest. So avoid things like side conversations or distraction. Then also constructive feedback. Provide constructive feedback to fellow members, focusing on positive aspects and areas of improvement. Emphasize the importance of supportive and encouraging club environment. And then lastly is to attend and participate. So regular attendance is encouraged to maintain continuity in discussions and actively participate in discussions even while when not presenting, sharing your thoughts and insights. So those are the club rules. And today we want to start off by just laying down the foundations of how this engagement will be. So very, very easy. We want to achieve like 3 things at the same time. We'll harness our presentation skills, and we'll also harness our speaking skills, and we will, that's the most important habit, we will adapt a culture of reading. Because when you're reading a book, you can have a book that will automatically, change your perspective in life and such things. And so that brings me to our today's book, The Atomic Habits. This is a book by James Clear. It is Tiny Changes for Remarkable Results. It is an easy and proven way to build good habits and break bad ones. What a good way to start the year. So for members, this is how you're going to be doing your presentation, and we want them to be on Club so that it is easy for us to share. On your tab, you will open a new tab, right? And then where it says your Gmail, just go to the apps. They can be found in this shortcut of these dots. And then you want to look for where it says slides, okay? You want to look for where it says slides, and you want to click on slides. So if you have ever made any slides, there will be a number of slides there. But if you've never made any, then you're going to go ahead and click the plus sign at the bottom where it will start a new slide. Okay, so once it starts a new slide, already have made my presentation, 6 slides. We want you to have a maximum of 15 slides so that you also keep it short. Then our font must be 36 in size so that this is a presentation. Again, we're saying we do not want to rewrite the book. Then finally, the themes or templates that are on the side, you're going to come and select the one that is called material. material is the thing that you're using. And you will actually start by where you're reading the book, you give the title, and you start sharing your thoughts. So allow me to just start my slide. And welcome to today's presentation by me. I'm the presenter, John Mwangi. And today I'm going to be presenting chapter 1 of the Atomic Habits by James Clear, Why Tiny Changes Make a Big Difference. So the surprising power of atomic habits. Habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. Getting 1% better every day accounts for a lot in the long run. In this topic about the surprising power of atomic habits, the author shares with us the thought of the English team that through small and tiny changes in their habits of training, they actually got better to a level where they won 7 world records. They set 7 world records from a team that was initially not doing so well. So they focused on improving daily by daily, small habits that actually made a big change. But habits are also a double-edged sword. They can work for you or against you, which is why understanding all the details is essential. For this, I see that habits in this case are small things that you do every single day. How can they be a double-edged sword? Is because small bad habits will accumulate to become a very bad thing, while small good habits can accumulate to be a very, very good thing. So small changes also have something that the author calls a critical threshold. So small changes, they often appear to make no difference at first. You know, like the example he gives where it says about if you make 10 shillings today, you're not yet a millionaire. But if you accumulate these enough time, these are small changes. By the time that it is reaching, 10,000 times, that's a critical threshold for it, because now it will be called a million and not just mere 10 shillings. So you need to be patient for what the author called the 33rd degree. For example, if you take an ice cube of water and you place it, on the table, it does not start melting immediately. It is because that at 21 degrees, it is still not yet melting. At 25 degrees, it is still not melting. But by the minute it crosses the 33rd degree, the water will melt all of it. And that is how, the building of the temperature from 0 to 32nd degree, it is the time you need to build the patience. So you need to be patient for the small changes to hit a critical threshold. So the encouragement here is keep doing something every single day, and that will account for much. A little habit in a larger system. So just as atoms are the building blocks for the molecules, atomic habits are the building blocks for the remarkable results. They said that we do not rise up to the level of our goal, but we fall down to the level of our systems. So a system, when you set up a good habit system where every single day you are doing something good a little bit, a little bit. So just as atoms, they are the ones that are the building blocks for molecules. Small habits, small positive habits, like reading a chapter a day, doing something that is positive every single day that towards your goal. So by, we say that if you write one page a day, by the end of the year, you will have a book. And so create systems that are geared towards making small positive changes. So system. So if you want to better results, then forget about setting the goals and focus about the system, because you ultimately fall to the level of your system. And these actually got me thinking about choices and consequences. So we all know that there is a consequence for every choice. What if the goals that you have set for yourself become the consequences, of the choices that you're going to make? So make systems that allow you for better results, because if your goals become your consequences, then you will know what type of systems to put for you to get to that kind of results. So remember, you always fall to the level of your system. So that has been my presentation for the chapter 1 of the atomic habits, why tiny changes make a big difference. And the next time we are going to be having somebody else who will take us through. For now, we want to welcome some of the questions. If there is any, you can type it out. And I know this is the first time we're doing this. So what we're going to do is this video, we are going to set it out as standard so that you also get your chance to prepare between now and the next Sunday. So I'll also share this presentation to be your template so that you can put everything that is needed right there. So thank you so much for attending this, and let's keep reading, because readers are ultimately, become leaders. What you read today can impact massively in your life. So my presentation is done, unless there is questions that we need to answer. Then I'm just checking now on the chat. Thank you very much. Very well done. Thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy. I want us to reach to the point where we are enjoying this. We are reading the books. We are sharing ideas. Make sure you read that book. It's a powerful book. Make sure that we just improve on our presentations. And I know for sure that these efforts will pay off, because we are called out here to be, leaders. And if you keep a culture of reading, you definitely be having enough content to speak even out there. Because the moment you open your mouth to speak, you have opened yourself out to be judged. So thank you so much. I will review these back also for myself to see areas of improvement. And thank you for taking the time to attend. We want it to be a short 30 minutes time. Oh, yes. Doing slides with Google is simple, and they always remain there. So that's the other beauty about Google. They always remain there, and you can access to them any single time. So thanks so much for attending, and let's keep communicating in the chat.